Hi there, Malcolm here with my 65th Booktube video, and today I'll be bringing you June's TBR pile. I could make this nice and quick and say go and watch May's TBR pile because it won't be that much different. But it is a little bit different, so let's get cracking. In my comment section for my Elysium Fire book review, I had a comment from Alistair who recommended books 2 and 4 of the Planetfall series by Emma Newman, but did add that I had to read them all in order first. This is that I don't listen to advice. So here's book 1, Planetfall. I'm just over 100 pages in and I really don't know what's going on. I'm hoping it comes clear soon. There's lots of secrets. We know they're secrets. They keep going on about the fact they're secrets. And this great big blobby thing, which is apparently God's city or something. But it's a planet. Things are happening. I wish I knew what. I'll get back to you on that in a later video. I think I'm enjoying it. I just don't know what's going on. Following that, I'll get on to Intervention by Julian May. This is part of the Galactic Milieu saga, where humanity's become psychic. Aliens want to know if we're going to be good enough to join their club. It's a family saga following 4 or 5 families as they use and abuse their newfound powers. Absolutely epic stuff. This is a reread. I can't recommend the series enough. HBO, if you're watching. Like you'll be watching. Now you finish Game of Thrones, make this one. And when I finish that, I'll move on to Book 3 of the Inkworld series, Ink Death by Cornelia Funke, where a man and his daughter can read themselves into stories and read things in stories out into the real world just by reading them. They're trapped in the book Inkheart, where they're dealing with the various baddies in there. In the previous 2 books, they've really got entwined with some of the characters, and now it's all going to get resolved in this book. Just over 700 pages, it's quite a beastie, but hopefully it's going to have a good conclusion in it. So there are only 3 actual books this month, but 2 of them are huge. I also intend to continue with the Star Wars series of comics here, continuing with the collection titled Rebel Girl, and this is an alternative continuity from the ending of A New Hope, the original Star Wars film, but with a whole bunch of stuff that was actually continued used in here as well. The part of me thinks, what's the point? But enjoyable enough, so I'll hopefully get through these. Not quite sure, I didn't read it at all last month. And online, I intend to complete the Star Wars Tales of the Jedi Redemption, which is the 6th and final book of that series. I have read it before from the library, but that's quite a while ago now. And I also want to try and finish the Dark Times series, and I'm on A Spark Remains, which I think is the last one of that series. For my younger son, I'm continuing to read the Edge Chronicles. This one's Storm Chaser, book 2 of the Twig sequence by Paul Stewart. Twig and the Sky Pirates are enlisted to go and retrieve some storm frax, which is solid lightning, to stop a floaty rock from floating away. Lots of really silly ideas in here, but very enjoyable, with some beautiful artwork by Chris Riddle. My son enjoyed the first one so much, he picked up the whole series from a charity shop when he found them. So I've got a few of these to get through. I'm enjoying them too. To my younger son, I am still reading Willard Price's adventure stories with Hal and Roger. This is Well Adventure. We're on the cusp of finishing this one, only 4 chapters to go. Boys on a whaling ship, learning how it was done old school. It doesn't pull any punches, you really learn the nitty gritty, and it doesn't try to pretend that the whales don't suffer at all either. Oh, and the captain's a bit of a knob, putting it mildly. To them both, I'm reading A Hatful of Sky, which is the 2nd book of the Tiffany Aching series, based on Terry Pratchett's Discworld. Following on from her adventures in The We Free Men, Tiffany is now embarking on actual witching school, but is currently being hunted by a hiver, a particularly nasty thing that possesses you. Thankfully, she has the aid of tiny little blue men called the Nakmak Freegal, who, while not fighting or drinking, may actually get some help in somehow. And to my wife, I'm reading Tiamat's Wrath, book 8 of the Expanse series by James S.A. Corey. Yes. Now, we are comfortably over halfway now, and I said last month that we would finish it, but suddenly kept going to sleep. But we've got a good chance of finishing it this month, provided someone doesn't go to sleep. In fact, she has to catch up with the latest chapter. I don't think she missed out on much, but she didn't get to the end of it. And then amongst all that, I'd like to try and finish off reading Star Wars of the Old Republic Encyclopedia. I picked this up for about £3 from the works, and this is everything you want to know about the MMORPG based in the Star Wars universe, but we're afraid to ask. A game I've not played, a game I've not got, I'm not going to subscribe to or something like that, but it's all Star Wars-y, and so I'm into that sort of thing. And it's been hanging around a while now. I have started it. I want to finish it, so I'll try and read a page here or there. Doubt I'll finish it this month, but I might. There we go, lots of big books to wave at the camera. I'll let you know next month how I get on. There'll be another video coming about Planetfall once I've finished that. Hopefully by then I'll know a bit more what's going on about it. So I hope you enjoyed that. Feel free to share with me your thoughts, your TBRs. Leave a link or list in the comment section down below. But as usual, if you have nothing nice to say, then please do keep it to yourself. Thank you so much. And until next time, see you later.